Bizim adamı dinliyoruz. Bunu bilen biri vardı bunu. Bu adam. Bu arada berbere gideyim. Nasıl olmuş hatırım. Kesildim biraz ama kısa geçeyim. Böyle geçeyim. Tamam. Başlayalım. Video bölümü.
The Dragon King team went and did this. They dropped our very first look at a brand new character we've been eagerly awaiting, Luna Devrins. So it's about that time to dive into this and so much more.
Görüyorlar diye kötü adam. Neyse ben konuşayım da o konuşsun.
What's going on, you guys? James here with some real news, and today we're getting right into some Dragon
Ekran gösteremiyorum. Banmıyorum çünkü onun için.
Updates for Arc 3. We're talking a new character reveal, a voice reveal, details about the story, and more. So if you don't want to miss out on any more updates, hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, tap on that bell, help us get to 30,000 subscribers. We're like this close. We're like a jelly tart away from getting to 30,000 subscribers. And hey, when you're watching this, it's the day before this final digital crew meeting for the Dragon King and the Wonderstorm team. We're going to have a lot of details to talk about when it comes to that in this video. But if you want me to go live for Tuesday's event, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. But today we're talking all about this new character, Luna Devrins, and that's where we're going to start, guys, because if you didn't know, New York Comic Con happened last Thursday. We did go live for it on the channel, and we broke down the news as it happened. Another huge shout out and thanks to Sploosh for being in my comments on my live stream, giving this play-by-play of everything being revealed. So we learned a lot, including some details you might have missed. So yes, the biggest news recently is the full reveal for Luna Devrins, voiced by actor Liam O'Brien, and this was revealed on Friday, the day after the New York Comic Con panel. Now, like we talked about in the live stream, we sort of got an idea of what Luna Devrins looked like, but we never got the full reveal until now. They dropped a video with the voice reveal. So let's go ahead and watch that.
Patience is weak.
Belki sonra iyi olabilir bilmiyorum. Bir ses kartı var. Dinleyelim.
Patience is weakness. It's nothing but self-denial masquerading as virtue. Erebos is a fool.
So that was pretty darn cool. And I think the voice is perfect for the role. Liam O'Brien is going to fit in perfectly with this Dragon King universe. And if I had to guess, this is one of the videos that was probably shown during the New York Comic Con panel, because Sploosh said that there were several videos shown. So if that's the case, this is definitely one of them, simply because of one of the lines that Liam O'Brien read for the character. When he called Erebos a fool, I thought, whoa, okay, this is something we heard about from the panel, but now we're hearing it in the context of the character and the actor. And I'd have to say, it sounds sinister, and I think Luna Devrins is coming for the throne. Not just for the title of the Dragon King, I think he's coming to rule over Zadia. The thing is, it might not happen with him alone. I think he's going to have somebody that'll either aid him or control him through the process. And when it comes to Luna Devrins' form, well, we see him in elf form, but according to Aaron Ehas, creator of the Dragon King, well, he has several forms. And we actually technically did see him in another form with a recent promotional image that's been floating around, and that's Luna Devrins as the Archdragon of the Blood Moon. This is a character that will take several forms, dragon form, or Archdragon, technically, and then elf form. But what are the other forms? Human form might be one of them, but
my brother Cosmo said they were different, terrifying and violent. The world bathed in crimson light. He called them blood visions, and what they revealed was a massacre. Close your eyes and enter the vision with me. All is quiet at the Starscraper. The celestial elves sleep peacefully. My brother says it begins with a sound he calls the dark wind.
Bir dakika bu ne?
Comfortable backing. Greatness awaits. Come.
Ha yok tamam. Ha bu.
Is weakness.
Bir dakika.
Patience is weakness. It's nothing but self-denial masquerading as virtue. Erebos is a fool.
O.
Erebos is a fool. Erebos is a fool.
Ha.
Horrifying visions. The Silver Witch. Beautiful, ethereal, ghostly, shining like the moon through thick clouds. She raises a finger to her lips, and the whispers stop. Black silence.
Güzel.
Then the Silver Witch nods. The killing begins. The lucky ones are the first few, whose blood spills quickly from their throats before they even wake up. Next, the sounds of gurgling screams as frightened elves awaken, tearing off their blindfolds to desperately staunch the bleeding of loved ones whose throats have been cut. But it's too late. All they can do is stare helplessly with their freshly opened eyes at the horror of their love dying. But their anguish will be brief. The Phantom Reapers have come for every soul. Cosmo says there are no survivors. It's a complete massacre. We told the Elder about Cosmo's blood visions. We warned him about the massacre at the Starscraper. He believed us, but this fool pledged to ignore the threat, refusing to break his sacred promise to the stars. Cosmo was despondent and broken. The gift of his visions had offered a warning, but the Elder would not heed it. While I tried to console Cosmo, we were interrupted by a brave elf named Ainsley. She confessed she had eavesdropped on our conversation, and she started crying. She was only 14 years old and wasn't ready to die. Ainsley said she would do anything to change her fate. More and more celestial elves broke ranks with the Elder, deciding to defy the stars and fight for their lives and futures. We weren't going down without a fight. As Cosmo and the others planned for the night of the onslaught, his blood vision started changing. What had been the massacre at the Starscraper became the battle of the Starscraper. We had a chance. Cosmo carefully laid out each tiny detail from his visions so we could prepare for every movement our invisible attackers would make. In anticipation of this fateful night, we have practiced the choreography of our great defense. A few months ago, the vision stopped changing. Cosmo says he cannot see the final outcome. The last thing he sees is his own fate unfold at the hands of the Silver Witch herself. My brother says he will not survive the night. But so many will live because of his gift. The night of the Siege of Shadows is upon us now. We are ready. And I am ready to stand by my brother when he faces the Silver Witch. The first of the horror.
Neyse. Bu kadardı. Başka bir videoda görüşürüz. Kendinize iyi bakın. Bye.